Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to PA's Perpetual Testing. Today we're looking at Walking on Sunshine. Another map from the collection of new maps from the Perpetual Testing Initiative. Right off the bat, my primary goal in this map seems to be to get to the exit, but as to how I'm going to be able to do this, I'm going to have to place a portal on this wall while attached to the hard light bridge over on that wall by activating the X door, but I have no idea where the X door is. I can only assume that it would be somewhere around here. Okay, and those buttons are just for redispensing cubes. But for some reason they are tied to an emancipation grid, presumably to make sure that I can't just respawn the cube by getting to that portal. So if I activate this, then it keeps the hard light bridge active, which means that I'm going to have something on that by the time I complete the chamber. This would open up one of them, and then the X would open up the other, but I still have yet to find out where the X is, which is a bit of an issue considering it seems to be the primary means by which I'm going to actually complete this area. So let's just take stock of what I have. I seem to have a button for a square. No idea what the square button does, though. Ah, it deactivates that emancipation grid. Okay, fair enough. And I'm assuming this is X. It is, alright. So, by the end of the chamber, I'm going to have that one pressed. I'm going to have this one pressed long enough that I get a portal on the outside of that room there. And I'm going to have to get across through here. Fair enough. So let's place a blue portal there and an orange oh no, that doesn't work. Oh yes it does. I just didn't take my portal. Okay, so let's place that there and that there. Now I have an orange portal on that side. This deactivates which emancipation grid again? This one. Alright, fair enough. So if I deactivated the hard light bridge for now, place that there, and then moved across and... Okay, so X is now active, and that's good, because that is the final thing I'm going to have to do. And then I think that if I place my blue portal within the room with the square button, I should be able to place my orange portal here to safely activate the light bridge. Good, okay, this is most of what I need to do. Now if I place an orange portal there and a blue portal here, I should be able to walk through, place my blue portal, I'll place that a little bit higher, place my blue portal right underneath this, and I should be able to just walk to the exit. Now however, it also appears that I'm going to need a button to keep the exit open, which is a bit of a problem. Actually, it's a pretty significant problem. It means that I need to bring it across, which means that the button that I need to deactivate is going to be the button with the X. I need to somehow get that cube across this area. Oh? No, that wouldn't work. I was thinking, what would happen if I just spawned a new cube? But for one, I don't know if that's the correct one. And for two, I'm not certain that if I deactivate that, I'd be able to get my hard light bridge back. Not to mention, that's... well, I mean, that's just holding that open. There's really nothing else it's doing, is there? So I need some way to get over there. Okay, so if I go through here, then I'm back over this way, and if I go over here, then that's cool too, but now I'm actually trapped in here. Shit. Okay, so slightly more difficult now that I know I have to get that cube back. Or I have to get one of my cubes back. Well, I'm sure I can get them back to their destination. So which one was... Okay, that one was located on top of the hard light bridge switch. So, by the way, what is the... It's not a deadly trap. Okay, thank you, map creator, for that at the very least. Your map is not deadly in any way, shape, or form, which is good, excellent, completely amazing. Alright, so, what if I leave this button on here for the time being? And then I find some way to activate that, but, oh, wait a minute. Wait a second, if I were to destroy... Okay, I think I have an idea. It's going to involve the voluntary destruction of a cube, but it should work, I think. Need to make sure that my blue portal is where I want it to be, because I'm not going to be able to move it afterwards. And my orange portal can actually move as well. So now I move this, then what happens if I destroy it? It lands on the button and causes the bridge to activate. Brilliant! And I can take this off and get across to the exit. Alright, so voluntary destruction of cube was actually an aspect of the test. I do like it when that happens. You gotta take into account the fact that you have a reset for your cube. It's not always something that you're going to think of, but it definitely was a very nice touch, because you actually... Portal Master here... Oh. Okay. Sure, that works. Portal Master here actually took his map and developed it in such a manner that it got me thinking about how to get to the exit with the hard light bridge, but once I'd gotten there, it presented one new challenge that completely changed the dynamic of the test thus far, which was quite nice, because it took my expectations of the test, and then once I had successfully completed it, it just turned them around on their head. Anyway, I think it's time to go on to the next chamber. Okay, this map was called Simple Test, and it had a weird looking thumbnail, so I'm not sure exactly what we're going to be looking at here. What? What the hell is this? Is this just a portal fling? Is that literally the only thing that's going on here? The entire test is a single portal fling. Okay. When the guy who made this test said it was going to be simple, I did not expect him to mean cool. Oh shit, I missed. Okay, so maybe not as simple. Okay, so the entire test is just trying to land a long distance portal fall. Portal fall and fling, I suppose. Anyway, let's... If I move forward out of here... No. Okay. I need to remember that sideways movement gets me moving a bit faster, so I just have to kind of be careful there. Let's see... Oh, come on. Oh, nothing doing. Alright. I know I can do this, I just actually have to land it. Oh, shit. Okay. Also, I'm going to place this a little bit higher up, because this floor is making me nervous. Even the slightest fall is going to seriously screw me over in regards to this test. Or the slightest, failure in my fall, I suppose? God, this is actually harder than it looks. A physical challenge, to be sure, but one that I haven't really... That's the kind of shit I'm talking about. That's what I did not want to happen. I caught the floor right off that first jump. Oh, damn it. Okay, let's try that just again. With less failure. Oh, God, no. Let's get these guys out of here. I'll admit, I thought I was going to fail that jump the moment that the, what am I trying to say? The moment that the fling started sending me off to the side, but it actually looked to be fairly well constructed. So, despite the simplistic nature of the test, it did work. Why do people choose... Okay, completely aside rant. Why do people choose pictures like this for their Steam avatar? I mean, it makes no sense whatsoever. You're looking for something that kind of emphasizes, I don't know, an avatar is just like, here's what you will be known as. And do you really want to be known as the ass? There is a picture of an ass here. I believe that this is, you know, this is what expresses... I need to find... I mean, just imagine the mind of this person on the day they chose their avatar. I need something important. I need something that will emphasize who I am, possibly for a long period of time or until I choose to change it. What can I choose that would allow me to go through every chamber, every test, every multiplayer lobby and truly emphasize, this is what I am? That is a hell of an ass. I'm gonna choose that. I mean, what is the thought process there? I don't get it. I don't get it at all. Anyway, that is the end of today's episode. We had a simple test and a not so simple test. But overall, they were both alright. Neither one was particularly outstanding. Oh no, I admit, the Hard Light Bridge one was actually pretty outstanding. But I'm actually liking this habit of just drawing from the... You know what, I'm gonna go back to the queue. I'm liking this habit of just not pulling things necessarily from the most popular, but just pulling new things from the workshop. It definitely gives me a bit more to look at. That's not to say I won't be looking at the top from the workshop. Maybe once a week I'll go into the top rated for this week and pull out some new stuff. But just looking at all the really new stuff does give me kind of a, I don't know, an almost roulette feeling. Like, here's the good and the bad. And granted, the stuff that looked really bad I didn't actually pick. Like, chamber name test that was a small cube and had, like, this is first test, please vote up. Or something like that in the comments. And granted, they aren't particularly common to see things like that, but I'm not going to be picking them. Anyway, enough rambling. Thanks for watching, as always, and this has been PA. I'll see you all tomorrow.